If you're seeing this video, it's likely that you're one of the most powerful people on the planet. And up until this point, you most likely have not known how to harness, access, wield, yield, channel this power in a way that not necessarily destroys you, but disrupts the collective and status quo and people around you to the point where they're surging back with subconscious animosity or envy or jealousy or evil eye, active evil eye, passive evil eye. The point is, you're beyond powerful. And you were most likely never taught how to hold this and sustain it. And maybe you had an experience when you were young, maybe multiple experiences where you were living and embodying and shining the magic and brilliance and radiance and magnitude of you. And literally the world didn't know what to do with it. The world was so overwhelmed by your light, by your beauty, by your talent, by your gifts, by your heart, by your sincerity, by just the raw, magnetic, authentic essence of you, that it subconsciously sabotaged it. That it said, it's not right, you're not right, it's wrong. You're too bright, you're too big, you're too bold, you're too this, you're too that, you're shaking up the status quo, it's making everyone uncomfortable, so you need to just hide that and tuck it away and push it away, repress, suppress, and shun your brilliance. Become timid in your essence and power. And that is a traumatic experience. It is. It absolutely is. And I also know it's something your soul came here to move through, overcome, and become. The overcoming process is the becoming process. And this lunation, I'm a Scorpio rising, so I'm feeling a lot of things right now on this full moon in Scorpio. This lunation is no longer allowing you to abide by that story. It's gotten to the point where you diminishing your power, ignoring your power, playing down your power is way more uncomfortable than living in and expressing and working with your power. And if you're at that point, that crux, that nexus, that liminal space of transformation, I'm talking like a before and after in your life, there is no going back because there's nowhere to go back to. You're becoming more and more the person, the artist, the creative, the baddie, the renegade, the raconteur, the artist, the entrepreneur, the visionary, the leader, the trailblazer your soul came here to be. And it's uncomfortable and it's messy and it's exhausting and it's amazing and it's all these things. But if you have been in a process and a journey that seems like it's taken forever to get to what your heart you know is true for you, the life you're here to co-create and live and manifest and receive, it's indicative of the power of your soul. You are a special, special soul, a special, special person. And it's time for you to honor every iteration of you that got you here. Every time you played down your power, every time you dimmed your light, every time you were told by anyone outside of you that you're too much, you're not too much, you are learning now. You are building the vessel to not only harness that power and hold it, but to share it in a way with the world where it doesn't shatter you. That light has always been within you, but now you have built in the process of building the vessel that can hold that octave of energy, that voltage of light. Because you're here to create so many friggin' amazing things. And for so long, you've most likely used your own power against you because you thought something was wrong with you, because that's essentially what the world friggin' told you. You don't fit into our small little box, so clearly something's wrong with you. No, it's not. You never fit into any old box. You never fit into any old world, old earth, old paradigm, because you're here to build the new. You're here to initiate the revolution of consciousness. You're here to create what's not yet ever been created. And to do that isn't just external creation. This is mostly internal work. You're unraveling old timelines, lineages of pain and suffering and stagnancy and trauma and scarcity and poverty, and just playing so friggin' small, stuck in roles or archetypes or timelines that just literally made you sick or broke, or sick and broke, and confused as to why you have all of this magic inside of you and it's still not yet being reflected in your external reality. You're learning now. You've jumped timelines now. You're choosing you now, the version of you that you've known since the time of creation. And now you have the arsenal, the tools, that internal infrastructure to hold up that level of light, that caliber of energy, that purpose and passion. It's your soul work. And it's time to let any remaining residue, any comparison, any friggin' do this on this way, this hour, like get it done on this time, pushing, forcing, hustling. No, your body simply rejects it, because you're here to move in alignment with that soul purpose, with that soul vision. And it can't be rushed. It can't be pushed. It can only be allowed. It can only be birthed. It can only be loved up and played with. And your time is now. Your time is now. And I just want you to let that soften into your body, that you don't have to do anything more, be anything more, create anything more. But first, understand that wholesome energy inside of you, that power, that I am, and the free will you have to choose that timeline every moment of every day, where everything you desire moves and flows and magnetizes effortlessly to you, because that's power. We're given all these misconceptions and distorted perceptions of what power is in the media or in the world, the matrix, whatever. But true power is moving in resonance with your own spirit, in alignment with your own soul, and understanding your energetic rhythms, and knowing when to push out of love versus pushing out of not enoughness. You're birthing that new era of your sacred inner authority. And you know that whatever time is reflected to you in the 3D is nothing compared to what's happening inside of you, because there is no time in the quantum. It's all now, and you're embodying that now, and you're choosing to harness the power inside of you, not just for your own highest visions and fulfillment and purpose and passion and peace and prosperity, but for the collective good of all, for the new artistic paradigm, for the new earth. And for that, I applaud you, dear soul. It's an honor to meet you. It's so special to co-create with you. It feels like a revelation to just breathe in this space. It's almost like the more I slow down, things are actually speeding up. And that's where true power lies. When we have that enoughness, that completion, that wholeness from within. We don't have to prove, we don't have to make something happen. I'm not saying not taking action in the 3D. No. When inspired action is in alignment with the soul, it's like this beautiful, clarifying lightning strike of energy. You just want to do it. And not to say there won't be obstacles. Of course there are obstacles. Those are the most beautiful blessings disguised as unbeatable challenges. But you're a powerful AF soul, one of the most powerful on the planet. And let this video remind you that your time is now, that you're here now, reborn, death, rebirth. Scorpio is the ruler of the alchemist. And you, my fellow sacred, creative, rebel, artist soul, are a friggin' alchemist. And I applaud you. And it's really a thrill to come together like this, because I've looked for souls like you all my life. And it's really special to see someone in their most brilliant light and be seen. And it's a process. And it's one we get to choose every day. As we look at ourselves in the mirror, as we look at each other, as we hold that mirror of wholeness, and we get to create from this space. I'm sending you so many blessings, so much love. A restorative full moon practice for you, even if that means just lying on the ground and doing nothing, or crying, or just going for a walk and howling at the moon. Whatever it may be. Let me know how this lands, beautiful soul, powerful soul. Your time is now. It's really just beginning. It's just beginning. What a gift. What a gift. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, join the ensemble, and I'd love to know how this lands for you, how you're moving through, what you're moving through on this full moon in Scorpio. Woof! Scorpionic energy is very powerful. And it's time for you to own and embody and radiate that power and share your gifts with the world, because we need you. We freaking need you. So much love. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.